What is up, my doggies? Today we're going to be playing golem because it's OP and every pro is complaining about it, including me. I'm not a pro, but that's irrelevant. That's not what I wanted to talk about. Today I wanted to talk about the most embarrassing experience of my life. So, for those who don't know, I'm a first year university... That was a weird way to say that. I'm a first year uni student, and I'm an introvert, which means I don't like going out and I don't really like people in general. I do like people, but I just struggle to hang out with them and I have like a bit of social anxiety. Anyway, I'm not gonna trauma load on you. That's a weird balloon. Let me defend this first and then I'll get right back to you. I'm fine with taking a bit of damage here because I'll get another pump on the board and I'll be good to go. See, I don't really like going out, but I know I should do it more, and my roommate probably knows that I should do it more. So he's like, yo, Zax, come out. Tonight we have this event going on. That's gonna kill everything. That was a bad Evo Skellies. I'm just gonna spam at the bridge because that's how you win with golem. So my roommate's like, yeah, you guys, you should come out with us. Us meaning him and some of my other friends. I'm like, nah, I'm good, thanks. And then he's like, no, you really should. Like, tonight's gonna be good. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it. Why not? So we head there, and actually at the start I'm having a shit ton of fun. I'm like, I should do this more often. I'm with my friends. We're just vibing in the bar, and let me arrows that. I've wasted a lot of elixir, but I got pumps on the board, so I'm good. I'm like, I'm actually having loads of fun. This is chill. This is a vibey. This is a mood, some would say. And then one of my friends, I'll call him Bob, because if I tell this story without changing the names, I will actually want to shoot myself because it is truly a horrific experience that I had. Let's just beat this guy real quick by popping that ability, and then we win, I think. Right? Yep. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. And that is the power. This is literally just a spam deck. Like, what is that? How has that won me the game? So my friend Bob comes into the bar and I'm like, yo, Bob, get over here. Yeah, you dude. Get over here, man. And he comes over. We start talking. He's been to my apartment before, and he's a really nice guy, right? I say apartment. I guess it is an apartment. We're just chatting, and he's like, oh yeah, your flat's quite nice. And I'm like, oh yeah, it is nice. What's your budget for next year? And he tells me his budget. I'm like, oh, you know what? We kind of have similar budgets. Like, what do you think about living together next year? And he's down for it. And we're having a great time. I'm like, I need to do this more often. This is sick. My friends are here. Like, it's all nice. This is the way to live. I'm making plans like an adult. Setting up my life for future success. Let's just do that, pull that over, because I do not want the big bomb on my tower. Thank you very much, Mr. Giant Skelly. Oh, God, people are playing the most annoying decks. I know I'm playing golem, but this is like for a video. These guys play this not for a video. They play this and they're fine with their lives being... Okay, let's just to abuse this shit. Let me just do that. And our ability and rage, and I think that is good game. I don't know, I'm not even gonna look. So Bob and I are having a great time just chatting, and then suddenly all my friends stand up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And they're like, okay, we're gonna go get drinks at the bar. And I say, yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't drink at the moment, so not for any reason, I just don't really like it. And so I said that I'll hold down the table because we don't want people to take it, and yeah, someone has to do it. And my friend Bob, since he's such a G, he's like, okay, I'll stay with Zax and we'll just keep talking, right? And so we're talking, and it's good. And then I bend down to get this glass of water, because that's my liquid of choice at the moment. Oh my god, my whole tower is just evaporated. Alright, watch this spam. We're just gonna win the game here. Yeah, so I bend down to pick up this glass of water, and then I feel this drop of water land on my face, right? And I'm like, okay, this is an old shitty bar, like, that makes a lot of sense. I just wasted my ability. It makes a lot of sense. It's an old, like, creaky bar. So I look up to try and find where the leak is coming from. And I realize that there is no leak on the ceiling. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? How can water just appear out of nowhere? And as I look down, I see my friend's face, and he's like, no joke, his fucking expression is like... And I look out the corner of my eye, and I just see this, like, bubble on the side of my head, and no, it's not a wart. That would be crazy. It was his spit. I realized that he spat on me. And I know I mentioned it earlier, but I'm a germaphobe, which is fucking disgusting. Being a germaphobe is not disgusting. Getting spat on is disgusting. Is this guy just gonna spam all game? That's my job, okay, Mr. Aldebaran. And yeah, he spat on me. And You know, I could have easily just like wiped it off and carried on the conversation and it would have been fine. But since I'm socially inept, I don't do that. And instead, I just leave it on there because I'm like, oh, if I wipe it now, he'll see it and like I feel bad. So I'll just like wait for him to look away and then I'll wipe it. I realize that if I keep playing, I'm never gonna finish the story because I keep getting distracted. But he's staring right at me. And the thing is, this guy, he's great at conversation because he's always making eye contact and he's like just really good socially, right? But that's kind of a bad thing when you have spit on your face because he was looking at me dead in the eye, but then his eyes were like flickering from side to side, like looking at me in the eye and then staring at the spit and then looking at me in the eye and then staring at the spit. And he just couldn't help himself. He just could not look away. And all I can think now is like, dude, why the fuck didn't you wipe it before? Like, oh my god, when's he gonna look away? When's he gonna look away? And I'm trying to maintain a conversation here because I don't want to seem like super socially awkward. So I'm just like blabbering, just like just like I am now. And like I'm just trying to get words out, but all I can think about is this shit rolling down the side of my face. It's now like started edging on the corner of my lip. And that is you know, that is fucking horrendous. And no matter what I do, this guy no matter what I do, this guy just won't stop looking at me. And I'm like freaking out now. Oh my goodness. No matter what I do, this guy just won't stop staring at the spit that he's caused. And he's like hardcore regretting his decision to come out as well. I've made a fucking extrovert introverted. And so yeah, eventually my friends all come back with the drinks and my friend Bob turns around and looks at all of them to grab his. And finally I get the opportunity to just like wipe that shit off. Actually, at that point, it was like on the fucking side of my mouth. So I just wiped that off and that was that. Horrible, horrible experience. It honestly, it must have been like 5 minutes total. That feels way too long still for spit to be on my face. It must have been like 2-3 minutes total, but it felt like 10 years. Definitely gained a few wrinkles from that. And honestly, I think my life of introversion and being like a recluse is fine. I don't think I'm ever gonna go out again. And it's safe to say I'm not living with Bob ever in my life, nor am I ever talking to him again. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna post this. But I just realized I kind of need an outro. So abuse this deck if you want free wins because it's literally the most OP thing since sliced bread. And hopefully you enjoyed my story of pain and suffering. I didn't enjoy it, and retelling it is just reliving it, and that was hard to record. See you guys later. Hope you had a good day. Bye bye.